The light coming through overhead picks up the dust in the air. Standing in the soft beam is Ian, who stands with his face up towards the light. He is wearing a t-shirt, denim shorts. He is barefoot. Behind him, Oisín is crawling headfirst through the window. He is wearing long trousers, a long-sleeved top, a thick hoodie and a warm raincoat. He has a red hat jammed down over his unruly hair and he is wearing gloves and hiking boots. The window is made of half-rotted wood and covered in peeling red paint. The room is that of the kitchen in an abandoned house. The space is small and dirty. A kitchen table with 2 missing legs slumps to the floor on the right like a kneeling cow. As Oisín tries to get through the window, he knocks roughly against the frame and it falls shut on him, trapping him half in, half out of the window. He struggles and then gives up. The noise of the window startles Ian, who looks around at the noise. He chuckles at the sight of Oisín stuck in the window.
Please don't laugh.
Ian stops laughing but is still visibly amused. Oisín tries again to get free and fails.
Okay, you can laugh, but only if you help me out.
Ian gets a broken table leg from the floor and uses it to prop the window open while he helps Oisín try to get out.
Maybe if you weren't wearing so many fucking layers.
Don't swear. Besides, it's January. How are you not freezing?
I don't feel the cold. Besides, as of today, it's officially February, and it's literally not even cold.
Oisín finally gets free of the window and topples through the window to land on his front. Ian watches with an amused expression and then pokes him with his foot.
Anything broken?
Oisín mumbles something unintelligible and hides his face in his arms. Ian sighs and sits down next to Oisín, leaning back against the wall, tucking his knees up to his chest. They sit quietly for a moment longer before a notification comes through on Ian's phone. He pulls his phone out of his pocket, checks it, and then returns it to his pocket. Oisín rolls onto his back and looks over at Ian.
Who was that?
Herself.
Your aunt?
Aye.
She's still trying to get you to go to Dublin. Well,
I don't even want to go. I can't be so far away from...
From what?
From Mam. Never mind the fact that I can't bloody well afford to live there. She keeps going on about how beneficial it is, and it's like she doesn't even care about what I want to do.
She's only trying to help.
I know.
Do you want to talk about it? Or do you want me to distract you?
Distract me, please.
Oisín hums thoughtfully, then pulls out his phone.
Okay. So you know how I'm trying to teach pre-brain to shake hands? Well, I was doing it the other day and he wouldn't sit still no matter what I did. He just refused to focus.
Ian opens his eyes for a moment and looks at the phone, then points to it.
You left the whole ass treats tin right open next to you again.
Oh.
Ian resumes his position and closes his eyes.
I think I'm doing something wrong. Like, yesterday I was shaking his paw and putting it down and shaking it and putting it down for like hours. Today it's like he's learned nothing at all.
You're supposed to hold the treat over his head until he lifts his paw by himself.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh.
Just look it up on YouTube.
Oisín puts his phone away.
How are you feeling now?
Tired.
Do you want me to be quiet? Can I put my head on your shoulder? Do you want to talk about it now?
I guess part of it is that I get why my aunt's doing this. She's trying to look after me because I'm her only nephew. But she's not stopping to see what I want. And yet maybe Dublin be better quality-wise than Wit. But like, we can't afford it. Like even with Susie, never mind rent. It's not just the financial side of things, you know?
Your mum?
Yeah, it's just that with her so sick and Dad working the whole time, who's left to keep the house in order? And like the cats, Mam isn't allowed near the litter box. Dad never bloody remembers. So I need to stay home so there's someone to look after the litter box, feed the cats, sweep the floors, and...
Ian.
You know, what about if something happens to Mam while I'm in Dublin? No one remembers to call me or doesn't want to call me? She starts getting worse and...
Ian stops speaking and begins to rock back and forth, hugging his knees. Oisín reaches out to put an hand on his shoulder. Ian flinches away from him. Oisín looks hurt but doesn't comment, putting his hand back on his lap.
Ian, look, it's like... Listen, it's like, yeah, this stuff is shit. But you can't let it stop you from going to college.
Yeah, I know, but...
I'm not finished. Yeah, it sucks that your ma is sick, but she'll get better eventually. Didn't you say she said her doctor said she'd be able to get on dialysis soon enough?
I mean, yeah.
Right. And wasn't it your dad that said the dialysis would give your ma more energy and all?
Yeah.
Right. So it's like, yeah. She'll be tired more than a normal person, but she'll be better than she is now. Once she's on the dialysis and all, she'll be on the transplant list in no time. And as for your dad, he's a grown man. Changing litter box takes 5 minutes. He's an electrical engineer. If you can't change a fucking litter box, I'd have some serious concerns about him dicking around with generators. Or whatever it is that he does. What?
Did you just swear?
Well, I mean...
I can't believe Oisín, watch your language mulligan, said not one, but two. 2 bad words.
Don't get used to it.
Say it again.
No way. I'm a good boy.
A good boy.
A good boy.
It's such a dumb joke.
Aye, but you're not sad anymore, are you?
Okay, yeah, but it also doesn't fix my problem.
Listen, man. Yeah, it'll suck. But dude, it's Dublin. It's like the one place in the country you can get to from Waterford that isn't Cork. It's also full of dumb tourists to make fun of.
Do you like making fun of tourists?
Of course you do. It's a national pastime. And regardless, if your ma does have a rough spell, you can just get the train down. You'll love the train.
True. And if Ma does get called for a transplant, or she has an overnight checkup thing, I'll already be in Dublin. I could see her.
That's the spirit.
Sure. What would I do without you?
Die in a ditch or something.
I mean, you're not wrong, but not that bad.
Right, and just remind me, who was it who literally had to pull you out of the way of that bus?
Which one?
Thank you for proving my point. It's probably written in stone somewhere that if your best friend is a head taller than you, then you're legally obligated to walk out from behind parked cars without bothering to look to check at least once a week.
Fuck off, man. Not my fault I'm short as shit.
Language out of this one. Sure, you'll never find anyone to marry with that kind of carry-on. At all. No, sir.
Bold of you to assume there's someone out there that would want to marry this train wreck.
Ah, here now. Don't be talking about yourself like that. Anyone will be lucky to have you.
I'll believe that when I see it.
Sure, I'd marry in a heartbeat.
Ian looks at him sharply, then away, nodding to himself, seemingly gearing up to say something, but before he does, Oisín shivers noticeably and moves to stand up. Ian, still seated, reaching to grab Oisín's sleeve, but misses.
Listen.
I love this energy, but it's bloody freezing in here. And I have to sit through double maths on Monday without you, because you thought it was a good idea to go traipsing around barefoot in t-shirt and shorts in January. Then I will fight you to the death.
Oisín,
Christ, man, your legs are like purple, and they're getting all orange spots on them. I really think we need to get home and get you warm. Coming?
Ian, heaving himself to his feet.
Sure.
Oisín is staring at the rotting window they came through with his hands on his hips.
I'm not looking forward to crawling back through that.
Ian walks over and yanks open the door leading outside.
I mean, we could just go this way.
Did you know the whole time? You little...
Ian bolts out the door and Oisín sprints after him, yelling. Ian can be heard screeching with laughter. The doors swing shut behind them.